What's up? Poppa up in the house. Yeah, man. So I know the question everybody is asking. How do I tune with my DSP? How do I set my gain? Well, the same way you would set them without one. Okay? But in the instructions, especially if you're using the DD1, they tell you something very specific that it's super helpful. And I'm going to show you right here. You know when they say you're trying to find the clean part of the head unit? Well, yeah, there's two sets of instructions in the in the DD1 Plus or even the DD1. You know, if you're a little old school, you can still use that one. Still the same. You just can't set the overlap like you want it. But see right there where it says, well, not the purpose. And let's see, it's not about the design. So it says measuring a head unit. So it says measuring a head unit, right? And it gives you all the instructions. But here's the very important part. Skip this part. Go right here. Finding the head unit's max clean volume, setting through an amplifier. And you see that where it says recommended. Even though, let's just say you did all of that without a DSP, yada, 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 right? And then you go back and add a DSP. You still do the same method, just at the amp. Because once everything goes through the signal chain, you want to measure it at the end of the signal chain. That's the reason why he tells you measure it at the amp, because this is where you get the final signal back up to the unit. So you find the clean volume of the head unit all the way back here through the signal chain, in which, guess what's in between? Yes, a DSP. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go up here and make sure that everything is turned to flat on my subwoofers before I start tuning. Let's see, music, subwoofer. Audio. I don't know why that's grayed out. Is it on? Okay. Yeah, that's why it's grayed out. Subwoofer on. Speaker level. Says 0. Can get you in the front a little bit. Speaker level 0, crossover, off, off, off. So now what you do, since you know that you're going to measure the head unit first, and you're going to follow the instructions just like they say in the book, but you're going to measure everything at the head unit, at the amplifier. Now what do? Okay. Well, my DSP is on. I can't, my crossovers. Steve says to turn the crossovers to full. Yes, or off. So if you're using this DSP, in which I found that, I don't know if the PRV does it, but if you can turn them off, you probably can. But anyways, since you've already set up your crossovers, like I have right here, in my software, I've already set up my crossover. I'm already know that I'm going to be 80 hertz, of course. I might set that to 100 because I'm gonna have my mids. Yeah, let's go to 100. Because I'm gonna have my mids take over at 100. Linkworth Rally, 24 dB, 20 hertz. Just leave that alone. If you know your system, don't play it down to where you know you can't play. You will hear distortion and all of that stuff. So I typically leave this alone on the subwoofers. In my Trailblazer, I can play down to 15 hertz if I want to. I just don't do it. I like 20 and up to about, say in the 30s. And that's where, you know, my tuning is. But for this one, since I want to bump, bump, boom, boom, and beat with a fourth order, we're going to leave it right here. And I'm going to set my mids at 100 so they can cross over to there and take over, because I want this system musical. Now, so in the software, what you have to do is go over to mix, and then make sure, since I'm on channel 5 and 6, you know, coming in, I need to come out to 7 and 8. Well, hold on. Yeah, 5 and 6 right here. Then the channels 7 and 8. Yeah, so that's what I need to do. So yeah, that'll give it a mono signal. Forgot to put the channel on there. So channel 7 and 8 on the DSP is going to my subwoofers. So this makes it a mono signal right here and right here. So basically it's joining inputs 5 and 6. Yeah, that's how it's doing. Down here, I don't worry about all that because I did not turn on mixer source. I just left it off. So come back over here, and then this creates the mono signal. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now coming back over here, and this is important. Whenever you're tuning, turn this off. So you go right here and you turn off. You go right here, turn off. Okay. Now you turn that off. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want to make sure that we get a clean signal from the DSP. Even still, what you want to do is turn off everything up front as far as your crossovers, turn it off. This right here, turn it off, which means you turn it all the way up to full. So you turn the amps all the way up to full. And now you're able to read and get the signal from the radio and then set up the gains on the amps. After you set up the gains on the amps, then you go back and turn on the crossovers on the DSP. And after that, you're ready to, you know, start playing. So only use one source of a crossover, either be the radio, the amp, or the DSP. You can only choose one. You can only choose one. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and shoot, man. That's it. Peace out.